Welcome back to the West Coast for episode 19 with me, MrSealyp. So, as you've seen from the clip, I had to call in the big guns. I had to get some workers in. I was having an absolute nightmare. What I've also done is I've had a chat with Farmer Fraser. I keep calling him Old Man Fraser. It's very disrespectful. Farmer Fraser, about his tractors, and that he shouldn't have had them hidden down in the shed out of the way. Get them out, use them. Now, what has then transpired is when the heavy equipment was down here helping out with the ray boards, clearing the trees, they've dismantled the shed. The shed has now been sold for scrap. So Farmer Fraser's got a bit of money in his skyrocket, sorted. Now this has all been cleared. The dead tree's gone. There's a couple of little bits here and there. I think that's a bit of a stump, isn't it? Odd couple of bits, nothing too major, but the rest of it's gone. The barn's gone, or the shed's gone. It was falling apart anyway. Has been cleared. We've cleared back all down the side here. Well, this is where the combine harvester was, all caught up in the trees. This has all been cleared to give him more space to move machinery around and that kind of thing. We might get in here and do a bit of mowing actually. Cut some of this down. I don't know if this will cut, but weirdly enough, there's this strange hovering disc. Don't know what's happened there. Part of a tree, but we can't get rid of it. It's there. So what I've also done then is helped him put away this harvester and header, which is fine. These IBCs here are really in the way. When you're trying to back things in, especially longer vehicles and the harvester, you've only really got this kind of angle here to get in. You have to turn tight at the end. And these doors, to be fair, don't open as wide as you'd think. I thought they would go much wider than that, so it's actually quite narrow. But we have put the 135 in here because that's probably the most precious one of the ones he's got. So he wants that. Actually, he wants that. Let's try it again. Kept nice and safe. There we go. Right. So I'm going to collect up the last of the eggs. Time is running away with us. From us. It's running away anyway. Towards, away, doesn't really matter. And we have got a silage harvest to do. We really, really have. So, very nice. Jump fence. And I'm going to get this back to Farmer Kinnon's farm. River rock because he needs it for his sheep. And then I need to get the cultivator over to field 48 to get that cultivated, but that can be happening while we start on the silage harvest. So the thing now is, after all the paraphernalia with having our forage harvester stolen way back in the early episodes, insurance company is still wrangling over it. They're still looking into it. The police reports have all been filed. Everyone's doing their thing, but it's just taking a long time. So we are going to have to lease one. We have no option but to lease, and that's not going to be cheap, and I'm assuming it's going to take probably more than an hour. So then what will happen is we'll get clobbered with fees again on that. So I think what I will do is, even if we do get clobbered, and whatever it costs us, once it's done, I'm going to then do a couple of contracts to make a bit of money back, because we need to, really. So I'm going to take this back, and I will see you probably down at the store, or maybe out of field 33, ready to start our silage harvest. It needs to be done. I've been saying it for ages, so we will actually get it done today. So I have gone for the Krone Big X580, not the Big X1100, that's huge, but what I have done is gone for the Krone Big X 1100 header. So if we have a quick look in here, I've gone with the Easy Collect 1053. So I installed the Krone Big X 1100 pack, but what I've done is I've leased the smaller harvester, which comes with that header, the Easy Collect 602, which is only a 6 meter header, and I've installed it with the Easy Collect 1053 from the bigger harvester. So it should make the harvesting quicker. Should. So what we'll do, let's open this up. Just rather an impressive header. And just behind us, hiding in the entrance, it's a little Woolhope farm, is the JCB with the cramped trailer. Now, it has also been mentioned to me that I probably do need to get another trailer. Pipe out. Okay, so pipes out, that's ready to go. Make sure I get run over. Let's grab the JCB. Yeah, so I need another trailer, because the problem I've got is now, because I've only got this one, I've got the other small one, which is only a 20,000 litre. I might sell that and buy another bigger trailer, actually. Only because when this starts working and harvesting, which is what it's supposed to be doing, I can't then, when it's full, when I haul that back, I can't put another trailer on this and keep the worker going. It seems like a waste of time. No, what have I done? Hold the header. Somebody mentioned the other day, they do like watching my videos because I make all the same mistakes normal people do, or other people do, or whatever however you want to put it. Now, yes, I do. At the end of the day, I make all the same mistakes, and I've said this before, I think, on other Let's Plays. Sometimes I edit them out, sometimes it's just really embarrassing. Sometimes the odd little thing, you make the odd little mistake, you press the wrong button, you do something, it's not the end of the world, so I leave them in. It's just part of playing the game, isn't it? At the end of the day, it is a game. You don't want to take yourself too seriously. You want to enjoy playing. As soon as you stop enjoying playing, why are you doing it? You know, I will come and get that corner bit in a minute. I just don't want to catch the fence or the gate. Now, I'm assuming the yield is going to be incredibly good. Judging by what's happening at the moment, it is going to be incredibly good. This is not a bad sized field, so I can imagine I'm going to do quite a few trips backwards and forwards because this is really filling up fast. The wider header will make a big difference to that as well. Going from a 6 metre header to a 10 metre header means you're getting more crop in there quicker. At least that's the theory. The harvester itself was about 22,000 to lease, and then the header was about 3, I think. It wasn't a huge amount for the header. The only downside is per operating hour, I think it's about 12 grand for the harvester. So, I mean, to be fair, a few contracts, it will pay for that, and I've got a few fields that do need some contracting work done on, so I can make that money back. It's not a problem, and I need a forage harvester. I haven't got enough money to buy one, so let's set a worker across the field. I don't know why I bothered to set the worker across the field. It's going to be full in a second anyway. I might just have to bite the bullet and get another trailer. And there we are. Done. Okay, let's turn. That off. Back that up. I do love the bounce on the suspension on this. Right, turn it off. I'm going to go and get the tractor, the JCB. And I'm going to have to get another trailer. Even if I just lease one for this harvest, I need a second trailer. As long as I don't get lost. Which is highly likely. What a stroke of luck. Now I'm thinking, as far as silage goes for Mountain View Farm, because I've already got some total mixed ration made, which I made using the silage bales, I'm going to probably do about 120,000 litres. Not a massive amount, enough that if I do need some backup to make some more, and then the next crop of corn I do if I need to do some more silage, or I'll just do silage bales. I can bounce between the two. The bulk of this I want to take, actually I don't even know if I want to do that much. I might just do 2 loads of this to Mountain View, do 80,000 litres, then I've got some silage there fermenting, and then the rest do what I intended right from the start and take it all down to the biogas plant. That's going to be a bit of a trek, so that's what I'm thinking. Trailer wise, what do I do? Okay, right, let's get the beacon on. It's a bit, there's not a gate here. I'll go all the way down to the road and then come all the way back up this lane, haven't I? Never mind. Plus 2 loads of this in the bunker silo at Mountain View Farm will be fairly low, fairly flat. I'm not going to pile them up, so I can compact them nice and easily. Right, I will see you up at Mountain View Farm in a moment. If you haven't seen much of this Let's Play before, this is the first video you're turning on to on my channel. Go back, go to the start, watch from the beginning. Go and watch all of my Let's Plays. Right, so I'm going to dump this off, then sort a trailer, and then sort out getting some more of this done. Right, I bit the bullet. Well, I say I bit the bullet. I haven't really. I kind of wussed out. I've gone for the Krone TX 560D, I think it is. Yes, it is. This is kind of specifically for chaff and grass and things like that. What I will do, that's right. Open it up. Open up the Krone advertising hoardings on the side. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to hook this up first, use the harvester to try and sort myself out a bit of a headland so I can set the worker off, and then once the worker's going I can run backwards and forwards. This is a 56,000 litre trailer. I have leased it, so it's kind of leased all together as a package now, and then I can swap between the 56 and the 40,000 litre one, bounce backwards and forwards. I'll do one load of the 56 up to Mountain View, which is just through there. You just see the silo on the horizon. That will give me about 100 and something, 110. I think it was 8,000 litres was already in the bunker silo. About 110,000 litres, which will be fine. And then everything else will go. So, down to the biogas. The bunker silo at the biogas plant isn't actually very big. There's only one as well, I think. It's not like 5 like you normally get or that kind of thing. So let's just set that off. Just to get a straight line across the top here. Right. Because of the telegraph pole, isn't it? Let's clear all around that. I've been talking about doing the silage harvest for ages. It's one of those things, well, I needed the crop to grow first. I can't do it until the crop's grown. And in the back of my mind the whole time thinking I haven't got a forage harvester. It's not going to be cheap to lease, but it's more about using it than it is about... I know people are very concerned about where the machinery comes from and who's paid for it and that kind of thing, so that's why I'm leasing. I may not get as much as I thought this field. There's me saying I'll take a load here, I'll take a load there, then the rest will go to the bunker silo. It's not actually going to be that much left, I don't think. And this is one of those jobs I do want to get done in this episode, so there may be a time lapse, there may be a kind of jump cut to later on, because I do want to get this into the bunker silo, at the biogas and at Mountain View Farm. I want to get them both compacted and both blanketed, so that does need to get done as soon as possible. And even if at the bunkers, at the BGA, there's only 100,000 litres, 200,000 litres, whatever I manage to get, that's all just going to be, that will be money. So that's absolutely fine. I'll do that little bit I missed up there. If I run back across the top now, then I can unhook pretty much right there, switch over and continue. So despite what I had previously said, because I definitely wanted to get into this episode, I've bought this first load of 56,000 down to the biogas plant now. This is the only bunker here. It reminds me a bit of Chellington, although I think Chellington had 2 or 3. This is quite a tight packed unit considering you've got digestate tank over the back, you've got a wood chip cell point, like a furnace type thing, and all of this here. So, let's unload. I don't want to bring it too close to the end because I don't want it to get squashed out when you compact it, which can often happen. So we'll compact it a little bit while I'm here. Okay, right, off for the next load. The other one, 40,000, is full. That will go up to Mountain View, and then I will set this on the forage harvester to fill up with the worker, and then that will continue bouncing backwards and forwards until we're done. Okay, it's now 6:30. Everything is over here. I did 2 loads with the cramp out to Mountain View in the end, which you've seen. That's now compacted and ready to blanket. This is not far off compacted. I did use this to transport the last load back. I needed about 20,000 in that and a full load on that as well. Plus I did another 1 or 2 of these. Anyway, so we've got 267,920 litres in here. It's 98% compacted. Unfortunately, it clipped over an hour and I did get charged. So I have just done a couple of contracts to get myself back up to where I was after I first leased it. So I'm not out of pocket there. So what I'm going to do is start it up, do the last little bit of compacting, which should be the last 2%. As you can see, there's a big lump of it all at the front. That's because there was a loaded spilled out at the front that we are 100% compacted. So if I back up now, there should be none spilled out. Brilliant. So I went down to Stonehill Farm. No, Stonehill. Yeah. And borrowed James's Merlot with the bucket. Scooped it all from here. That was all spilled out into there. And now we're good to go. So blanket silo, L3. That's on the way. And I'm stuck. It's because I was stood in it. That's better. So that needs to go back. That was leased. I don't need that now for a while. That will need to go back too, as will the header. Those go back to the farm. And that needs to go back to James's farm. Okay, not bad. I have got cultivating happening on field 33 at the moment with a worker. And that will then move from 33 to 44 and cultivate that as well. A couple of jobs I'll do into the evening and a couple of things I'll do off screen. I do need to think about planting some new crops or the next crops in those fields because those fields are mounting up. I've got field 15 and 10 that are both harvested. They're now both cultivated and they're on at least one fertiliser state. I've got field 33 which is cultivated and now on one fertiliser state. 48 is ploughed on one fertiliser state but needs cultivating. I've got 21 and 30 both here which need another spray. Hang on a minute, why is that showing? Oh yeah, I didn't think that was in green for a minute. 21 and 30 need another spray to give me better yield on the grass, as does field 85 and 76. Then that'll be maximum yield on all my grass fields if I need grass again for a while. I'm trying to think, yeah. Bit of contracting work here and there. But we're doing okay, so I think what I might do, I might take a wander out to the castle. And then obviously then there's the sheep delivery that we're still waiting on to take up to River Rock Farm. And I'm going to check all those. I don't know why my memory's so bad. Yeah, River Rock, Stonehill. I don't know why. Every time I say that I'm thinking, is that right? Is that the right name? Of course it's the right name. Anyway, yeah, so all good. But we have come to the end of an episode. Another episode. I'm going to take all of this back. Left the lights on. Before I get charged again. Get all the equipment where it needs to be. That is fermenting, and then I'll get up to Mountain View Farm. Blanket the silo there. That's only got 88,000 litres in. That said though, 88,000 litres equates to 22 bales. So it will save me having to do 22 silage bales, and I've got plenty then for doing any feed that I need to for a while. And then what's in here I will sell. So that's all money in the bank at some point. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. So beacons on. Thanks for watching.